games all time. Not even close. Like everything about that game was so ahead of its time when it came out. 2004, the web slinging mechanics, um, like the whole like New York City open world. It was such a good open world game for 2004, like PlayStation 2 era, Xbox era. It was such a good game, man. I played that on stream, and you can play it in 60 FPS on PC, which is just absolutely insane, man. Absolutely insane. I already know the Suns lost. Yeah, the Suns lost to the Blazers, bro. Like, dude, how do you lose to the Blazers? How do the Suns lose to the Blazers, dude? I'm getting so tired of Bol not getting minutes. Like, why in the world is Plumlee the backup center over Bol? Blows my mind. Blows my mind, man. That's crazy. How in the world, man? But no, we're chill. We're chill, man. We gotta get rid of Bradley Beal. That's gonna be tough though because he's got that no trade clause thing and he's got control of that. If he doesn't want to be traded, then he's not gonna get traded, you know. But I think he will eventually, hopefully, man, hopefully. Dang, the Bradley Beal fit it just doesn't, you know what I mean? Does not work. Does not work. Uh Dang, Damian Lee came in. He had 7 points in 5 minutes. I just think I think the NBA is so criminal, bro, in so many ways. Like I think the NBA is just such a travesty of a sport, man. Like it's so political. And not just from the standpoint of like being woke and uh like Black Lives Matter and just like shoving it in your faces, all that stuff. Uh and like LGBTQ, just putting it all up in our face and yo, what's up Josiah? Good to see you, my guy. Welcome in. Welcome in, dude. Man, we're just chilling, my brother. How you doing tonight? We're talking about the NBA, man. And I was just thinking like uh I was like, dang, the NBA really is like it's just messed up, dude. It's just messed up because there is no way. Like there's a conspiracy theory, man. A conspiracy theory on Bol Bol. You know what I mean? Like there's a conspiracy theory on Bol Bol. I'm trans, can I stay? Dude, of course you can stay, man. I mean, I'm against that lifestyle, but I don't agree with it, but man, you know what I mean? I got nothing against you as a person. I just think it's a sinful lifestyle because, God created male and female and he created us in his image, and I think to change that is wrong and I disagree with it. But it doesn't mean, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean I dislike you or, you know, but I'm not one of those people that is like, "Oh yeah, yeah, like you be trans or you be gay." Like, no, man, like if I don't believe in something, then I'm not gonna like support it in a lying manner just to make you feel better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all about being very honest and truthful as much as I can. And it's hard, man. It's hard to be truthful and honest when like What up, man? Just found your yo. What's up, Clint? Good to see you, my guy. Yo, welcome in, Kayla. Welcome in. Oh, what up, Ship King? Good to see you again, man. Good to see you again. Uh, nah, you're lying. Tenzin, you are lying. Luca just no. Oh my gosh. Luka Doncic has just been traded 2 hours ago. This has been reported to the Los Angeles Lakers. Luka Doncic, Maxi Kleba, Markieff Morris to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis, Max Christie, in a 2029 first round pick. 3-team deal that includes Utah. So, okay, so who's going to Utah? Who's going to Utah? And by the way, Tencent, welcome in, my guy. Welcome in. And welcome in, Alex. Good to see you too, man. Seriously, y'all. Hey, man, I try to keep it real here and just, be. We can talk about anything here, man. Freedom of speech, guys. Freedom of speech. I love talking sports. I've played basketball my whole life. Haven't that much the past couple years because I've been dealing a lot with shoulder injuries and knee. I messed up my knee too. But I'm excited because I'm getting an MRI for the first time. I'm so excited. On Wednesday, so I'm looking forward to that. Uh, Big love from Tibet. Watching from Tibet. Tibet's in China, right? Yeah, Tibet's in China, isn't it? Yo, Hoisin? Is that Hos? Let's see. Hosien? I'm not saying that right at all, but hey, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Uh, okay, so who's going to the Jazz? That is so crazy. Let me ask you this. You're from Southeast Texas? Yo, shout out Southeast Texas. Shout out Southeast Texas. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout that. But no, seriously, shout out Southeast Texas, man. I got nothing against Southeast Texas. I got nothing against Southeast Texas. I got a lot against Northeast Texas, though. A lot against Northeast Texas. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I've only been to Texas. I've only gone to Dallas and Fort Worth. Dallas and Fort Worth, I think. I've never been. Well, I've been through Houston too, but I've never been. I think I have, anyways. I don't know. I don't know about Houston. I know for sure I haven't been to San Antonio, but man, but Texas is big, man. It's big out there. Hey, bro, I'm from Nashville, 615, baby, for live tighten up from Gatlinburg to Memphis. Dude, man. Tighten up, baby. Yo, who we going to pick in the draft, Toby? Toby, who we going to pick in the draft, dude? Part of me, like, it's either trade the pick or just take Cam Ward. And part of me, you might think I'm crazy, dude. Yeah, we should probably take Cam Ward. We should probably take Cam Ward. But part of me just thinks there's something about Levis, man, that I just feel like he's still got a chance. He's still got a chance. Like Levis is the type of guy, dude. Like I saw it in games last year. Like against Miami, against Pittsburgh. I know we lost to Pittsburgh, but the 14-point comeback he led on the road at Miami. I had never seen anything like that for a rookie quarterback, especially. Um, and I thought, man, this is the guy. And then he had this kind of year, and I don't know, man. I think Will Levis. Do you give him another shot? You know what I mean? Do you trade the pick? Do you trade the Cam Ward pick? And I mean, they're saying like if we traded the pick, we could get a lot. Like we could get a late first round pick. Uh, we could get like is it like 2 second rounders? Where did I see that? The draft is a little ways still, but all I know is if the Titans drafted Shedeur Sanders, I would be so mad. I think I would turn in my merchandise, man. I can't lie to you. With all the drama surrounding Shedeur Sanders, if we took Shedeur Sanders, I would be so mad and disappointed in our franchise. I would not watch the Titans anymore. Yo, what's up, Ben? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in, dude. We're just chatting about sports right now. Bro, Deion Sanders' son all day. Don't trade the pick. You want Shedeur? Toby, you want Shedeur? Why do you want Shedeur? Yeah, see, I have a heart for Will Levis. I have a heart for him because he's got all the tools. Will Levis has a cannon for an arm, quick release. He's tough as nails. He's got the dual threat ability too. It's just up here. Like it's all mental. It's all mental with him. That's all it is. Because I saw it. I saw it last year in a game against Miami when he led a 14-point comeback out of nowhere in the fourth quarter. Like that was unheard of. That was unheard of. Like nobody saw that coming. And Miami was good last year. Uh and he almost led a comeback victory in the fourth quarter against Pittsburgh at Pittsburgh last year too. There's just part of me that wants to stick with Will Levis. It's a gut feeling. Like I feel like Will Levis is still, even after a disaster of a season like this. I mean, look at Sam Darnold. Look at Sam Darnold in Minnesota. You know what I mean? He's had a crazy good year. Sam Darnold had a great year. And I mean, he was having trash seasons forever over in Carolina. You know what I mean? Cooper Kupp will be a Titan. Will be way better than what you have. Shooter will draw attention with the possibility of star players. It will make the Titans a more sought out destination, just like Colorado. Will is not Sam. But how can you say that though, Ben? How can you say that? Because Sam played just as bad, I mean, if not worse, than Will Levis for multiple seasons. I mean, I could recall several games where Sam threw 4 or 5 interceptions. Yeah. Yeah. Like he was bad. He was terrible, y'all. I mean, like I'm telling y'all right, dude, Sam Darnold was terrible. He was horrible in Carolina for a while. And now y'all see what he's doing in Minnesota. It just makes me think, I don't know, man. I think we should trade the pick. Like my gut feeling is trade the number one pick. Um, they're talking about getting that edge rusher from Penn State. Load up your defense. Get like a top 5 defense in the league. You know, you got Harold Landry on one side, and then this guy from Penn State who's like incredible. Um, and then you get yourself a receiver. Uh, and heck, if you wanted to, you could probably get a quarterback late too. But I think the only two quarterbacks worth drafting are like Shador uh and Cam Ward. You know what I mean? But no, Shador, man, I'm telling y'all, Shador is not that. I'm telling you, dude. I'm calling it now. Shador is gonna be a bust. He's gonna be a bust, man. And if you want to say I'm hating, You know what? You can say that because yeah, I am hating a little bit because his numbers are good. But man, if you really watch the game, something I noticed about Shador, man, something I noticed about him is he never throws it deep. He can throw it deep, but he doesn't throw it deep like that. You know? He just doesn't. Like if you all of his stats they come from yards after the catch. And I watched pretty much every Colorado game, man. All of his yards really came after the catch, man. Like there was never really I could maybe count one pass. I could maybe count three passes every game I watched where he threw like a 20-yard pass or something. And he takes a lot of sacks unnecessarily, you know? People love to blame that Colorado offensive line. They love to blame it, man. And just to protect Deion's son's name, like it was never his fault. And he would run around back there forever unnecessarily and take a 15-yard sack. Like I don't want that on my team. You know what I mean? I don't want that. And Cam Ward just has that it factor. Like Cam Ward to me is like he's got that um I hate to compare him to Kyler Kyler Murray. Sorry y'all, I'm still a little sick. Um but dang, I need to get some water here in a minute, guys. I'm still a little sick, dang it. Still a little sick. Guys, we're also live on Twitch. If y'all want to check out the Twitch stream. We are in full screen on Twitch. I know probably most of y'all are watching from your phone, but we are full screen over there. I know some people watch from their computers, so sometimes the layout helps. Just being able to, watch the stream and the correct format or whatever. You know what I mean? Man, this is so chill streaming like this, y'all. I gotta do this like every night when I get home from work and stuff. I could stream like this all the time, man. It's just really relaxing for me. I'm gonna get some water, guys. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water. Is that a bump right there? Oh, that is a bump. I got a little pimple right here, man. I didn't even notice that. I've looked at myself in the mirror. I never saw that pimple. Came up out of nowhere. You can't really tell, but I'll be right back, guys. Passing by. I think about somebody coming in, a viewer coming in, and all they see is an empty chair. Just thinking about like what that would look like. Like, oh, this stream's interesting. That chair really speaks to my soul. But yeah, man, I'm just really excited for the year, 2025. Um, my entrepreneurial mind is always it's always going, guys. Like it's my mind never stops. And I'm thinking about I've really gotten interested or into faceless AI content. Um and the reason being is it's not hard to figure out, it's not hard to learn how to use AI, and I've learned how to use it like 100 times better than what I knew how to use it a week ago because I didn't know how to use AI at all a week ago, and now I do. Uh, and I see these people, man, making on YouTube 50K to 100K $1,000, man, just with this faceless AI content. It's unbelievable. Like it is unbelievable. It's absurd. And it's the most like crappy content. Some of it's actually pretty good. Some of it's actually like pretty high quality. Yo, what's up, Chronos? Good to see you, man. Cheeseburger indeed, man. Trying to think if I had a cheeseburger this week or not. I don't think I did. Nah, even yeah, I didn't. Normally I do at David's Burgers, but man, I passed up. Man, I switched up. I got a grilled cheese. Kronos, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in, my guy. How you doing? I'm probably gonna be live too much longer, guys. I'm gonna get some sleep here in a minute. Try to wake up early-ish. But man, I saw this one guy. Y'all know those stupid slushy cup videos? You know what I'm talking about? Maybe y'all never heard of it. But it's like a trending like niche on YouTube Shorts. I don't know about like TikTok or anything like that, but this one guy and multiple people, they've made slushy cup YouTube channels. Mucus Man. Um of them just like making the slushies. They have an AI's voice AI voice talking uh like overlay, and they're making like 30K uh 30K to 50K a year from it. Cuz I'm basing it off of like how much they make a month. And this one guy who had over uh a million subs on his slushy cup channel. Man, he was making like over $2,000 a month, like just posting these stupid like cringe slushy cup shorts just because it's a trending niche. You know what I mean? It is crazy the ways you can make money, man, in the world nowadays. Like, and yet at the same time, like I feel like young people are waking up. Young people are waking up in a lot of ways. They're definitely waking up. We see that with this past election too. The silent majority. People are waking up. And people can respectfully disagree with that. That's totally cool, man. But people are waking up, for sure. I see that and praise God for that. And for however long we're gonna have that. I don't know how much longer we're gonna have, how many years longer we're gonna have of people being awake. You know, um, you got to think about like, am I awake and aware of what's going on in the world, what's going on in the fake news media? Am I aware of what's true and what's not true, or am I woke? You know, do I uh blindly agree with uh all the Black Lives Matter uh like movement, LGBTQ movement? Uh are you woke in that sense? Like, oh, I'm woke, or are you awake, you know, to where you realize all this stuff is just a lie to cause division in our country and to make us weak, you know? Like it's really not that hard to see if you just like stop, and you don't even have to know too much, you know? Yo, what's up, new? My Trump supporter? Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. All the way. All the way, my guy. For sure. And uh I can proudly say I voted for him, and I think people have the right to disagree with me on that, and people have the right uh to disrespect me on that. Even though I think it's like wrong to be disrespectful. I know some people, you know, really hate Trump, and so they like get mad at people who voted for him. But I'm so glad I voted for him. So glad. Uh do you watch anime? No, I don't watch anime, AG. Yo, AG, welcome into the stream, by the way. Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We're just talking about whatever. I was really just talking about how 2025 is going to be such a great year. Because I was thinking about, my relationship with Christ, and just really focusing on getting closer to the Lord, my walk with the Lord, and, just thinking about my past struggles, like my sin nature, my flesh, and, uh, really trying to find like the root cause of it, like what makes me do it, what makes me fall back into that sin, uh, and how to break the cycle. How to break the cycle of, because there's one thing in particular, and that I've struggled with for a long time, and I'm not afraid to talk about it, but uh, I don't talk about it like just for just to keep people comfortable. Like, I don't want to make people uncomfortable or anything. Uh, but I realized to break that cycle, I just got to spend more time with Christ. I mean, that's really all it is. Like anytime I fall back into it, you know, I'm like, Lord, forgive me. Uh I'm sorry, I please forgive me, Father. I slipped up. Uh, and yeah, cuz I know he does. 100%. Like I know he always forgives us. I mean, he knows what we're going to do before we even do it. But it's a choice. There's always a choice to be made. Uh, Maniac Manifesto, that is anti-Trump and threatened to. There's a rat named Maniac Manifesto that is an anti-Trump and threatened to unalive Trump supporters. Man, those people are crazy, man. Hey, God bless those people, man, though. Like, seriously. Like, even people like that, man, I think about them, uh, I don't, like, get sad or depressed about it, but, you know, I, uh, I pray that, I want God to change their hearts and the way they see things, And it's not for political reasons. It's not, I don't hope that, you know, like they just see that. that Trump is this amazing guy and that he's great for our country. Uh no, I want them to become a Christian. Like I want people to have a relationship with Christ cuz that's what truly matters. At the end of the day, who you voted for in politics at the end of the day, like yeah, like there is, I'm sorry, there is a right and wrong person to vote for, 100%. 100%. And people will disagree with who that right and wrong person is, all the time. Uh, but at the end of the day, who you voted for does not like, that is not that should never be the focal point of like your life. It should always be your relationship with Christ. And if ever who you voted for in politics, no matter how much somebody disagrees with you on it, it should never, ever cause division in your relationship with that person. Ever. I think that is the stupidest thing, man. I spent about 30 minutes commenting on his shorts. He made an anti Christian video, shut him down with his comment. For real? Like, you got his channel shut down because of that? That's insane. Maniac Manifesto. Who is this guy? Is he on YouTube? Oh, you shut him up. Okay, gotcha. Yo, what's up, Shifted? Good to see you, man. How you doing, Shifted? How you doing, my guy? Good to see ya. On YouTube? Okay, I got you. Y'all, get the likes up, man. Get the likes up on the live stream, yo. Get the likes up on the live stream, man. If you like the nonchalant, chill, uh, chat vibes, man. If y'all like that kind of stuff, get the likes up on the stream, man. I want to get this kind of rolling, I was thinking, I think I'm just gonna start streaming every night, starting off with chatting and just be open about um yo, I see that like number went up, man, from 7 to 8. God bless. Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Uh but it is really important to have discussions, cordial and like civil, man, discussions with people, whether you agree, disagree, like it don't matter, man. Like the stuff about like I saw so many, left woke or woke leftists on Twitter. Dude, Twitter's such a fun place, or it's X now. Forget that. X is such a fun place, man. There was so many people freaking out when Trump won and stuff. Like our rights are gonna be taken away and uh and all this stuff. And people say stuff like that. And they say uh he's a rapist, he's racist, all this stuff. But whenever you ask the question why, like why, or like where, like they can never give you a definitive answer on why he is racist, or why they think he's a rapist, or why he is a rapist. everybody knows, man, the rapist thing made about Trump, like if you know that thing made about him, dude, like we just like you just knew immediately. You don't even pay attention to that because everybody on the right that they want to attack, they will call them a rapist. If you, I mean, they called Tucker Carlson a rapist. Anybody that they don't like, that they see pose a threat to cancel culture and to the establishment, they will call them a rapist. That's what they do. That is what they do, man. That is what that is the woke leftist agenda. And people don't understand, you know, uh if Kamala would have won this election, X, Elon, the reason why, I don't agree with everything Elon does, but him taking over X, what people don't understand, that was so huge for America because that was our last place for free speech. I mean, that was, yo, what's going on here? I just got here. Man, we're just talking about like free speech, I don't know, election crap. I don't know. Just kind of vibing. But, I was watching a podcast between Elon and Joe Rogan. And man, they were talking and you know, Elon said, I never even thought about this, but he said that if Kamala wins, and this is before the election, when they had this, he said if Kamala wins, that X would be shut down. And I don't remember. I kind of stopped watching after like 2 more minutes after he said that, so I didn't really get into the full explanation of why. And it's kind of hard to understand Elon when he talks. I'm not gonna lie to you; it's hard to understand that boy sometimes. Um, but so politics, yeah, politics. Yeah, you could say politics. Yeah, we're talking about politics. Yeah. Phantom, how you doing, by the way, man? How you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I'm about to go to bed here pretty shortly because I got work, tomorrow, and I do want to get some sleep under my belt because I he also said government kills babies and stuff, and I said this to him. You should replace that image with illegal immigrants and abortions, doctors' laws, so it's not really our fault. It's Democrats' fault, so you're right, just with the Biden administration, not Trump's. Hope that helps. Is this what Elon said? Wait, what? You're doing good? I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that. But yeah, guys, I think, I'm really gonna start being more open about not in a I'm gonna start being more open about my political and religious beliefs and really try to talk about why I believe what I believe, but in a cordial manner. You know what I mean? Without getting worked up, without having a shouting match. Uh just, you know, really working on myself and practicing because I see so many people that are so good at talking about religion and politics and in a cordial manner, and they're just so polite and calm and respectful, And I see that and I'm like, man, I wanna be like that. What the maniac guy said? Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like skim read that, so I'm sorry. I didn't really like get the full context or whatever. Oh yeah, man, I gotcha, I gotcha. But yeah, I think, you know, people people like blindly uh somebody like a Charlie Kirk, for example. That guy is so good. He gets better and better at talking to young people and going into detail about why why facts are facts, or like whenever he's explaining stuff, he always that guy is so smart. Uh like he always backs up what he says. I don't know if y'all know who Charlie Kirk is, but he goes to like college campuses, and he talks to young students about like why college is a scam, and which I fully believe that without even watching Charlie Kirk. I mean, y'all know how much colleges charge. You know what I mean? Yo, what's up, Alvin? Good to see you. Welcome to the Twitch stream, dude. Welcome in, welcome in. Ben Shapiro, like I don't like Ben Shapiro as much, dude. Like I don't have anything against Ben Shapiro. Like I get that he like is technically on, you know, my side and believing things. I just don't like listening to him as much because he talks so fast. It's hard for me to follow, understand him. And see, to me, like it's not about the more and more I've watched and I've thought and started thinking for myself and learning, man, I notice the people that make differences are the people that talk to not win a debate, but to get people to think why they think the way they think, and to explain to them why the way they think is wrong, you know? Because the thing is with Charlie Kirk, man, is he believes in absolute truth. And of course you do. If you're a Christian and you follow Christ, then absolutely there's an absolute truth. 100%. You know, Jesus died on the cross for our sins and gave us everlasting life to whoever believes in him. I mean, that's absolute truth right there. God created the heavens and the earth. That's absolute truth. You know, the 10 commandments, uh, that's I'm guys, I'm not I'll tell y'all right now, I gotta look up the 10 commandments because I don't know them by heart. I'm an honest guy, man. I try to be. I try to be. I'm not always honest. But I don't know the 10 commandments. I know I'm like, you should not have other gods like false idols. Uh, shall not commit adultery. Shall not bear false witness. This commandment's about honesty and how lying can harm oneself and others. To honor your father and mother. You shall not steal. Like I know all these. I just, you forget them. I forget them. Shall not covet. This commandment emphasizes banishing the desire for things that do not belong to you. Keep the Sabbath holy. This commandment emphasizes keeping the seventh day holy, which is the Sabbath day. What time is it? It's 1:53. I got 7 minutes, guys. I'm going to sleep. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to stay up longer, but I do need to go to sleep, get some rest, because I'm a little sore. I'm not gonna go to sleep just yet, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. What does covet mean? Oh, you shall not covet. Yearn to possess or have something. Like he covets time for exercise and fishing. So I can kind of apply that to my life. I mean, everybody can, but with me in basketball right now, I can't have basketball right now. Basketball has been stripped from my life for a while, for a while, you know, and accepting that's hard. Um, and I have to realize that I have to leave that to God to whether or not He wants to give that back to me, you know? I have to give that to God, man. I don't know if He'll ever give it back to me um in the way that I want Him to, but I think He will eventually. But I think He's just working on my heart and my mind more than anything, man. More than anything. Well, covet doesn't mean covet doesn't mean greed. Because greed is like an intense selfish desire for something, especially wealth, power, food. Covet is covet is to yearn to possess or have something. They're kind of similar, but I don't think they're the same. But maybe? Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they're. It doesn't have it as a similar thing. Alvin, I'm doing great, man. I'm doing really good. I'm just hanging out, man. I'm just chatting. I'm 12, and even I know the truth and stuff even select adults don't know. This just proves if you're brainwashed by something, you focus on that primary thing. So it's usually woke people that focus on. No, yeah, for sure. For sure. No, I agree with that. Um, but I think, there's definitely people on the right too that they're just hard right, like blindly, and they like blindly vote right, even if they are like establishment, if they're like a rhino or whatnot. Which rhino is like an establishment Republican, you know, which an establishment Republican is like it's like a Democrat basically. Like there's no difference. Like I hate to say it, but like George Bush, man, uh, guy, guy seems like he was a rhino, man. I think he was a rhino. Uh, and he is a rhino. I know that for a fact because that guy completely disrespects Trump, man. Like he won't even look at Trump. Like he acts disgusted. Like won't even look at him. You know what I mean? Uh, Meanwhile, y'all saw that thing right where like Obama and Trump were laughing. They were like talking to one another, laughing, dude. That goes to show. I thought that was cool. I thought that was actually kind of funny. Um, you know, I'm not an Obama fan, but whenever I saw that, I was like, man, I got enough respect for somebody like Obama to like at least have a sense of humanity, to cut up with the guy next to him. Like little things like that, I see that and go, yeah, man. I mean, like that's cool. They had a little moment there. I'm not an Obama fan. I don't agree with them, but I thought that was pretty funny. But it also goes to show, man, that those guys, like, it's just fake, man. It's fake. For the longest time, y'all, for the longest time, the only other real the the presidents that I can think of. So I don't. All I know is that like with what I know without knowing, just from what I've heard, that George Washington and Abe Lincoln, Ronald Reagan, those three were the best presidents we had before Trump. And the reason why Trump is with those guys, and I don't know enough about the other guys, but one thing that I like about Trump is I can understand him. I can really like understand what he's talking about because he's simple enough for people like me, you know? Like I feel like sometimes I know this is bad to say this about myself because I know I'm not stupid. But yo, what's up, May? Good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yo, Mafia Mindset, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. Um, is it May Quo or Ku? May Ku or Ku? It's like a reincarnation of Trump every year. What do you mean? Um, what was I saying though? What was I saying? Oh yeah, yeah. Why I like Trump, um, just from a not even a political standpoint, but yeah, yeah. I will say as a person, man. I will say as a person, uh, without even conversing with them, or having a, like knowing the guy at all, uh, you automatically know a guy is set apart. He's different from the establishment because they tried to kill him twice. They tried to assassinate him. Once at his rally in Pennsylvania. Was it the Pennsylvania rally? Right? And then also on the golf course. Shots were fired at him again. And it's a God thing, man. Like you look at that and people could say what they want because I know some Christians, man, hate Trump. They hate him. And that's totally, that's people have the right to believe what they want to believe or think the way they want to think. People have that right. But, it's crazy to think, it's crazy to say that it wasn't a God thing that he wasn't killed, because nobody can say that thing was staged, that you know that the guy was, because people were trying to make it seem like it was set up to make Trump like something stupid. I don't know. To like, I don't think, I think it was just people on Twitter. I don't think it was like an actual source. Maybe there was. I don't know. But people were trying to make it look like Trump had set it up, or Trump's team had set it up to where, like, oh, he survived a gunshot, like that kind of thing. But it's so bizarre. I don't remember exactly what it was. If Obama said something about it or Biden. I think it was the Biden administration. But what's crazy, man, is if you there was a video on it where Trump, right as the gunshot happened, he slightly turned his head like this. Like just slightly turned his head, man. And him turning his head in that very moment is what saved his life. Because they explained, they showed a video on it where the bullet grazed his ear. Man, if he wouldn't have turned his head, it would have hit him right here. Instead, it hit right here because he turned his head. But if he didn't turn his head, it would hit him back here, like in the back of the head. Instead, it hit him right here. Isn't that crazy? Like, tell me without telling me that that's not a God thing, man. That's a God thing. God allowed him to live, man. And some people will think, well, it's to make us go through hard times. People that hate Trump or disagree with him or like his policies, or they think he's racist, or they think those 34 felony counts are real. Which the thing is, man, if you have 34 uh felony counts, whatever, man, then you would have been done sent to prison, man. Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, that's not, that just doesn't, that's not real. Like, you can't just have all that against you and not go to prison, you know? That just made me think of, is P. Diddy, isn't he out of prison? Is he out of prison, or is he in prison? Diddy facing life in prison if convicted in. So the thing is, like with me, if P. Diddy is he in prison 20 to life? He is currently in prison right now, right? That's what it looks like. So if a guy like Trump, let me get this straight, okay? Because P. Diddy's a super wealthy guy, famous rapper, right? He's got fame, he's got power, right? So we can't use that as an excuse. And I'm just thinking about this from a dumbed down standpoint, y'all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, if there's proof of you being all these things, then yeah, you're gonna spend time in jail, man. Oh, excuse me. Y'all ain't gonna lie. God bless. I'm out, dude. I'm exhausted. Peace. Hey, y'all, I'll see y'all tomorrow, man, but I'm exhausted. I gotta get some sleep. I gotta get some water, too. I'm still a little sick. I still got some congestion, but we'll talk more, guys. I look forward to these chatting streams every night. I really do. God bless y'all. Hey, if y'all haven't yet, I always say, man, I encourage y'all. Never force, because ultimately it always is your decision, you know, um, to do what you want to do in your life. But the best thing you can ever do, if anybody is in the chat, is to give your life to Jesus Christ and to cast all of your fears, your anxieties, your past wrongdoings, sins, whatever it is, uh, on Him, and give it all to the Lord, and realize that you aren't good enough, that you're not perfect, and you never will be perfect, and you need somebody to come in your life and to clean all that up. And I can tell you one thing, that a relationship with a girl is not going to save that. And if you're the opposite sex, vice versa, a relationship with a man is not going to save that. It might give you that sexual intimacy, but it's not, it will never give you that closure that you need spiritually and mentally, to know that I have a father that loves me so much that he gave me eternal life just because I believe in him and that he died on the cross for my sins. But yeah, I encourage anyone and everyone to believe in that. It's the best decision you will ever make, and you will never be the same, if you decide to walk with Christ. And it is a great thing. God bless y'all, man. Peace out. And 2025 is going to be a great year, man. Work hard, be faithful, and journal, guys. Write down goals for yourselves, man. Write down goals. Write down goals and think about things you want to do. Peace out.